Thank you so much for staying with us, everyone. Police in Benue State have confirmed the killing of 2 mobile policemen deployed to Oshowa village in local council area by herdsmen who reportedly laid ambush for the troops on patrol between Benue and Nasarawa border. We're being joined now on the program by a lawyer and a friend of the house, Mr. GT Ogunye, to join in the conversation. The governor of Benue State is also in Makurdi, talking to us on this program on the situation of security in Benue State. Thank you so much, Mr. Ogunye. The situation that we see in Benue State, my guests on this program have described this as some type of terrorism. And the fact that the governor says, look, we know these people, they are members of Miyetti Allah. How come we have a situation where a governor becomes a bit helpless in this situation, where he's given intelligence, he's given information, but little or perhaps not so much as expected is being done in terms of security?
Well, it's a sad situation. My commiseration goes to the families of the people in Benue State who lost their ones, and in particular the governor, who is the monarch-in-chief, in a manner of speaking. The pogrom in Benue State, because that's what I call it, is something that could have been averted.
How?
Look, this antediluvian culture of itinerant pastoralism is in the Stone Age. There is no rationality behind it. All over Europe and America, you think they didn't have a past? Why are cows not moving all over the place there? Why are we so anti-modernism? What's wrong with us as the people? The little landlord I know gives preeminent right to first settlers. I'm not even talking about the Land Use Act. And so somebody is coming as an itinerant pastoralist and insists on his grazing right. It is not right. And government has been begging the question, oh, you are talking about what the IGP said, or what he didn't say. And the governor, for reason of political correctness, is saying that he believed that it was misquoted. No, yeah, I like the governor. But government in this country has said that, oh, why are you blaming us? These are foreigners. They invaded our geographical space. That's how irresponsible government has become. So foreigners invaded your territory. You knew. And then you are telling the people helplessly, they are foreigners. They are not Nigerians. So the bloodletting must stop. Our soil is literally soaked with the blood of innocent in this country.
We think that when the governor signed into law the anti-grazing bill, one would think that the problem, there's a solution to the problem, because it does bring perhaps a closure to the activities or the pastoral activities of the elders, and one would think that that is a closed case, and there shouldn't be any problem or clash between with the farmers.
Section 214, 215 of the Constitution governing the police force makes the police force a central government entity. 2016, 2017, 2018, governing the armed forces. Make the armed forces the instrumentality of the federal government. So where is the coercive apparatus in the hands of the governor for making that law? So
the law may be...
We need to rethink Nigeria. This is not right. This is not right. It has a lot of implications.
The law lacks the enforcement ability. That's what you're saying. Because it's a state law in the sense.
I'm not saying that.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that every state governor doesn't have the cohesive apparatus to enforce a law like that.
Because he still needs the efforts of the law enforcement at the center.
This is a serious one. You're talking about policemen that have been killed. And my heart goes to their family. They're human beings. We talked about the Agatu killings, in time past. I'm saying these pockets of killings in the country must stop now. Even for those who are praying. If God were to look down on Nigeria, do you think that God would take pity on Nigeria? Our soil is soaked literally with the blood of innocents. It is not right. That's the point I'm making.
What would you say may be a possible solution to this problem?
To this problem?
Yeah.
Embrace modernism. Embraced modern animal husbandry.
Who should we be telling this?
The federal government. The federal government.
We should make the law, the anti-grazing law, a national one.
A national thing. You know, the people talk about grazing route, grazing field. Well, I use my words advice. It's antediluvian. It's Stone Age primitivity. The milk you drink, Holland milk, you think that that's where how cows prance about in Holland, in Netherlands, in Brazil, in Botswana? What's wrong with us?
Let's for a moment talk again to the governor, Mr. Samuel Tom, who's been talking to us. You did make reference to the fact that some of these perpetrators of this evil are perhaps in some local governments, in our local government, making reference to it. I think the governor of Nasarawa said, no, that is an IDP camp. Going forward, what would you suggest? Now, you know all of this situation. What would you say is perhaps will bring the lasting solution to the situation?
The lasting solution to this problem is what we have done. Ranching. Nothing but ranching. Ranching, ranching, ranching. And that is what my brother there is saying. Globally, the best practice for cattle rearing and breeding is ranching. All over the world, that is what is obtainable. Now, yes, we promulgated this law. And already we have started the implementation. As I talk to you, over 20 people who violated this law, both the herdsmen and indigents of this state, are in prison. They have been arraigned by the police. Now, you can see that the herdsmen farmers clashes are all over the country. In Adamawa, in Kaduna, in Plateau, in Abia, in Ogunye, all over the place. In Ondo, it is happening. And like you said, we must adopt modern ways of doing things.
All right.
The population is not the same the way it used to be in the 50s when there was open grazing and cattle routes.
Governor Samuel Tom, we must close at that moment, and we do. Our heart goes out to the families and of those who have lost their loved ones, and of course the people of Benue State. And we do hope that this will stop. Thank you so much for your time, Governor, on Politics Today tonight on Channels Television.
Thank you very much. I appreciate this, but let me make this comment. My worry now is for these militiamen to be killing security agencies. It becomes a very disturbing problem. If trained security agents who are armed are killed and slaughtered in this manner that we saw what happened in Lugo yesterday, then I'm afraid.
All right.
But thank God the IG is coming here, and I hope that diplomacy will be restored.
Thank you so much, Governor. I must give Mr. Ogunye the 30 seconds to wrap up this and give us, let's anchor on this.
Human lives are sacred. The right to life is the king of all rights. It's a special right. And so government, beyond platitudes, must take extra efforts to ensure that people don't die like this in our country. That is final. And I think that government must do everything to ensure that this does not become a perpetual song.
All right. Mr. G.T. Ogunye, thank you so much for your time on the program. And that's our show, everyone, for tonight. Many thanks for being part of it. Until tomorrow, I'm Sean Okimale. Bye-bye.